So last year we were looking for something to talk about while we were at work, and I found out about this really cool way to play The Sims. K-pop did these videos called the Hunger Games, and I thought it would be cool to do a Sims Hunger Games with our coworkers. Hello, and welcome to day 1 of The Sims 3 Volition Hunger Games Season 9. I'm Morgan, I'm a QA tester at Volition.
Morgan, our main dungeon master of sorts, she comes in and she creates people that we generally know around the office.
And there are death traps strewn throughout The Sims. As you know, the only entertaining way to play The Sims is to slaughter hordes of people. And
oh, why is the sprinkler deadly? It's deadly because you're outside. Yes, it is set to 100 degrees. So pretty much you're gonna spontaneously combust. Everybody thinks that The Sims is about people just in a house cooking and going to the bathroom and sleeping, and that's not what it is anymore.
And then they have to survive a series of challenges.
And I choose competitions they're gonna do and rewards they're gonna get. If people ever come up here and just start on their own playing tic-tac-toe for the couch, we're gonna stick you over here, and I'll explain why that's bad.
so it's a cross between Survivor and the Hunger Games.
I'm not like a puppet master that's like, I tell you to go here and die.
So much of it is directed by the AI of The Sims that it creates these hilarious situations.
How does it feel to be a werewolf?
Pretty fantastic, actually. I feel that the gameplay benefits associated take away from any negatives coming from my apparent hatred of furniture.
If you're a werewolf, your stats go down slower.
I think Werewolf Jordan is well in position to be the winner.
In most seasons, it's been really negative for people. I think it worked out pretty well for him.
I win physical competitions, I can eat expired and spoiled food, and if I die, Mummy Kenny has a wish to revive me. I think Werewolf Jordan's got a major shot at taking the title.
Oh my gosh! Jordan is utterly ridiculous because Jordan lost to a cow at Tic-Tac-Hoof.
This season, I am very much rooting for Mummy Kenny. I think that Mummy Kenny has had everything stacked against him just because he moves at a glacial pace.
He turned into a mummy, and now he doesn't need to sleep.
He's been holding out against all odds.
He was mostly just really endearing because he was the slow, poor little guy you didn't think could make it.
He just will not die. He always makes it to the food.
And the fact that he has made it so far in this season makes me extremely happy, and I would love to see him take the crown.
Like, we're watching him walk across the room, and it's gonna take him forever to reach these stairways. And then it's gonna take him forever to get in here. He's so slow. People are always like, how do you play games at work all day and then come home and play games? When you're testing a game, you aren't necessarily playing it. If you go to Disney World once, just like if you play Saints Row once, you're like, oh my gosh, this experience is amazing. But if you like go to Disney World every single day, 15 hours a day for like the next 5 months, you're gonna be like, oh, I've seen everything. Ed chooses to play with the sprinkler. So next week we're gonna stream Sims 4 Hunger Games, which is something I've never done before because I've only done Sims 3 Hunger Games. There's also some pretty goofy ways to die. It might be a little bit rough to see how you can actually kill them, but Sims always find a way to kill themselves.
And it can give an interesting insight into the type of people who work at Volition. That we're werewolves and vampires and mermaids and mummies and people who drown despite having scuba certifications. That is what our company is made up of, a bunch of weird people who take entertainment in something like The Sims Hunger Games.
After you've played it 50 times, you've heard power 50 times, you're like, I don't want to hear power again for like the next 2 years. Like, don't play power. But whenever like power comes on the car and the radio, I'm like, I know this song. Like really well, like really well.